Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios, it's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
If we were still doing Celebrity Death Watch,
okay,
I would call dibs on the world's greatest free climber, Alex Honnold. So he did this yesterday. We were going to watch it live, but we couldn't. Spider-Man has done it again. Alex Honnold's he just climbed a 101-story building freehand.
Oh, is that it's on Netflix, right?
Yeah. He did it yesterday.
I didn't click on that.
Unbelievable. It's incredible what human beings are capable of doing. And
is he white?
Yeah. Okay, before you do that,
I'm just making sure.
The world's greatest mountain climbers are all from Tibet, and they're brown as you are. They all have weird names. I know exactly. You're gonna get racist right off the top.
Let's get right into it, gosh damn.
You're right. If we rounded up every single American mountain climber, 99.99999% would be white people. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's not enough that we rule the world. We gotta show everybody.
Right.
This guy is insane. This guy is insane. So shout out to Alex Honnold.
I saw that. I was like, wait a minute. I want to kind of watch this, but we'll see.
Yeah, it was nuts. And not only once you get to the top, then you got to go to the top of the little sphere thing that's on top of the building, like the big point, and you got to go up there. He climbed the whole damn thing by hand. He didn't use any tools. He had a little bag of chalk that he would chalk his hands. You know, he's on the outside of this building. I think it's called the Taipei 101 building.
Yeah.
And literally stood on top of this fire with whatever you call the little needle at the top, on the very top of the thing.
So at some point, that's how it ends for him. And he's okay with it. And he's okay with it.
You have to be okay with that. Going in, you know that there is a high chance you're going to die. This is probably the most deadliest sport in the world. It's more deadly than anything. Shark diving, race car driving. Guys get killed all the time. And when you decide to do this, you accept that death is possible.
Right.
He did it anyway.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. It's just insane to watch.
Is that what they call him?
That's what I'm calling him. When he's literally
pretty cool.
Buildings, man. Hell, he's more impressive than Spider-Man. Spider-Man had webs he could stick, shot out of his hands. This dude ain't got no webs. He's just climbing with his hands and feet.
Yeah.
Insane. And it's also a reminder that the human condition, we barely know anything about it. 99.9% of all of us, and all three of us included, I'm sure, we are weak in a lot of areas. Like, how long would you if I dropped you off of the Amazon, Rudy, today, you and Jose, how long would y'all make it?
Until maybe a day, maybe two.
Right. I would connect with my indigenous people and they would get me out of there.
No, you wouldn't. But yet there are indigenous people that all live along the Amazon rainforest who have literally lived there thousands and thousands of years.
No, we never tap into that side of the brain that tells you, all that you can do. Like most people, that guy, most of that, don't get me wrong, there's obviously skill involved, but most of it is telling yourself you're going to be fine.
Yeah,
you're going to be fine. Yeah, it's a mental breakthrough. And even with anything, you running 5 miles and you're like at mile 2.5. Yeah. You're like, and you start telling yourself you can't. It's with everything in life. I'm starving. No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're not starving. I promise you, you're not starving.
You're
gonna be okay.
That's correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're just so, and I want to talk about this some more here in a little bit. Like, we're just so much, because I watched the Will Smith docuseries, all of it yesterday.
It looks cool.
And it's Will Smith. He's controversial, but it's just today I'm just motivated. I'm reminded of just how little we ever get out of ourselves. We all go to our graves not even tapping into 10% of our capabilities. That's a shame. It's crazy.
It's people say, sliced bread, the microwave, the air fryer, DoorDash. No, the greatest invention of all time is the human.
Yeah.
Because we can do anything, but we psych ourselves out.
Yeah, and we F everything up. And we're afraid. We're not able to tap into that part of our brain chemically where you're able to relax yourself and realize I'm okay. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. So, man, good morning, everybody. What are you wrapped in here? A papoose? What do you got going?
This is my Snoop Dogg onesie from Walmart.
Bouquet's got a couple of those. I think he's got a Red Sox one, don't you?
I do, and I have a Bruins one in my car just in case of emergency.
Just in case. Oh, that's that indigenous South American in you. Make sure you put the Snuggie in the trunk just in case.
What's that noise?
Let's see.
There it is. No, man. This is my Snoop onesie.
Okay.
Not a onesie. What is it? I don't know what it.
Oh, he took the elevator down.
He took the elevator down?
Yeah, he couldn't have the dude.
Oh, you pizza.
You couldn't have him
pizza.
Oh, that's a half-ass job. Whatever. It's all ruined.
Nah.
Unbelievable, man. So good morning.
So everybody's alive? How's the chat? Is everybody good?
Yeah, I mean, sure. We're alive. Everybody's alive. Make sure everybody was accounted for yesterday.
Hey, Bubba, that's racist.
Family. What'd he say?
He said I look like I'm from Compton.
When did the Snuggie in Compton go?
Yeah, this is Snuggie. There you go. I'm kidding, Bubba. We like stereotypical racist jokes on this show. It's cool. Just don't go too far.
Correct. Yeah, we do. There's a line on everything. Good morning.
There's no line when it comes to Venezuela. We can talk about them all. No, I'm kidding, Boo.
Yeah, we've conquered them. We have the ability now. When we rule them, so we'll tell them how things are going from now on. We'll tell them how things are.
Hey, you see them white folks in Greenland talk them off the ledge though. Like, hey man,
he was never going to end.
We're one of y'all. What are you doing? We're one of y'all.
Yeah, he was there. It's all a bunch of bullshit. I am as apolitical as I've ever been. I've always liked politics. Like even in high school, like I was a member of you'll like this, Rudy, the Junior Republican Society in the late 80s and early 90s. And I was heavily into politics, as much as a 17-year-old kid can.
But you know what, Mike? Let me tell you something. Looking back on that,
yes, sir.
I loved those. At that time, but now
you miss that old school conservatism.
I missed those conservatives. I miss that. I miss level-headed conservatism. Like it's like, yo, this is cool. Because as I get older, I have some more conservative values on certain things that I'm not going to get into. But then there's just been this, I don't know, who cares? But I miss that. Where it was just like, hey, we want this tax and we want this done and that done. It wasn't this where we're at.
Still about, don't let the other side off the hook. There's some way, and that's why I'm as apolitical as I've ever been, because I just don't give a shit about any of it. We need a third party in this country to choose from, not the Green Party, not the Libertarians. I rode with the Libertarians for a little while, and they don't.
You noticed your vote was going to shit.
Yeah, I looked down on the jersey and it said Memphis Grizzlies, and I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and demand a trade. So I really don't consider myself political at all. Not at all. I mean, I voted, but I'll be honest, this was the least informed I've ever been. In the last couple of elections, I just don't give a shit.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, that's the place to be, in my opinion, in 2K26, because this world's so big. There's so many amazing things about this world. There's so many amazing people that do so many amazing things that I've talked about this for 10 years. Regular people getting caught in the middle of this tennis match between the extreme left and the extreme right, and we're all just kind of here watching the ball go back and forth, and nothing gets done. It's a never-ending tennis match. That's why I told my kids we're going home. We got up, went to the car, and we left early. The game ain't over, but we out. We left.
Yeah.
So anyway, good morning. It's cold. It's show 489 already. We're 11 away from 500. Got that.
And don't worry, I'm going to rig the math so we get to 500 on that.
My man,
we're not doing that because you're going to throw me off. I'm going to get pissed off.
Rig it, Bookie.
No, do that. I'm OCD with that kind of thing.
We're going to have 489 and a half.
No, we're not.
489.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Whenever 500 is going to happen, whenever it happens, that hey, you don't always. Abraham Lincoln's birthday is not the day we celebrate President's Day. It's going to get off, you know.
Don't get me started on Easter then.
Easter gets moved all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, hey, can we just do it on the days that he died and came back? If it's not on Sunday, it's not on Sunday.
We don't know what day that is.
I didn't know that Thanksgiving.
I know we moved that
shit. Yeah. The Jerusalem Daily Herald didn't have a date on its newspapers on Resurrection Day. So no one knows when that was. You know?
I didn't know up until like 2 years ago that Thanksgiving moved around. I was like, oh, it's the 25th of November every year.
The cynic in me would say that the U.S. government finagles holidays around the quarter, depending on they put one major holiday in each quarter of the fiscal year.
Yes, that's true.
About you spending money on things. That's what it's about. Just saying. Like Valentine's Day is the first major holiday of the first fiscal quarter.
That's not a holiday.
Okay.
We drive economy and it's cool.
No, you're not. It's not government backed, but it's just it's a societal date, and it helps. It just pumps money into the government.
Yeah, it's bullshit
into our society. It's fine because it pumps money into the society.
Yeah, I'll participate.
It does work. So welcome in here. I'm philosophical this morning because I want to say I'll talk about the Will Smith show in a second. It is in the building. Let me set this thing up. It is 489. The Texas Cheer Liquor Studios today emanates from 3 different locations: Casa de Rudy J, Casa de Mike and Nina, and Casa de Jose Bouquet. And we're all alive. Are you cold? Like, or where you do your show from? Is it? What do you have? Like a den?
Me?
Oh, yeah.
It's my game room.
Oh yeah. Is it cold in there?
A little. This is just my walk around the house stuff. It's cold. I don't wear it unless it's like this. It's got to be below 40 for me.
It looks like an old school, like those big football jackets they wear on the sideline when it gets super cold.
Oh yeah.
Those big long jackets they put on. Yeah.
I have nothing on under here but drawers.
Really? Oh, look at that. How about that?
That's hot.
I mean, Rudy's got a nice set of hair on his chest too, just the right amount.
I haven't shaved.
Do you shave your chest?
Hell yeah.
This conversation just took a turn.
Yes, I shave my chest. Yeah.
How often?
Once every 2 weeks.
Really? Like the whole thing?
Yeah, I hate it. I hate hair.
Nita won't want me to do that. It might seem weird. She might question where I'm going with my rest of my life if I were to do that.
You manscape.
I do that. I do shave my nutsack. That's for sure. And all the upper parts. I mean, not all the way to the skin, just enough where it feels smooth enough to handle. You know.
Oh,
there's going to be some leftovers. You can't sweep all the ashes out. You just get look nice. I tidy it up. I don't shave it. That's actually not true. I tidy it up with a tiny little blade about that long. Those old manscapers, you get them at Walmart, $15. They work just fine.
I did that once, and then when it grew back, it hurt. Like it was too prickly, so you have to keep doing it. So I was like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Remember, don't forget. I said if USC wins the football championship.
That's right.
You're
getting your butthole bleached.
My butthole bleached. That's how much I don't think USC is going to win the championship next year.
Have you told Nina this?
Everyone will live.
Have you told Nina this, Bet?
No. Hey, baby. Oh, she's in the other room.
Okay.
She shut the door. She's heard me. She noticed the show went on, so she said, "Close the door so I don't hear that bullshit." What are y'all doing? Y'all jump into the chat. Want to hear from the people as always. Appreciate y'all jumping on. I'm hoping we have a good amount of guys watching today on account of no one's doing anything.
Yeah, Rosie's a racist. He called me Suge Knight. That's racist mark number 2. Y'all are on a roll.
You don't think you favor Suge Knight at all?
No.
I've always thought Rudy looked like Bun B.
I get that a lot. I've had people literally come up when I was at his restaurant in Houston, but last year, people gave me some double takes.
Just tell me you're his brother.
I know.
I'm his cousin. Do that bit.
Yeah. I get Bun B a lot.
That's cool. And it wouldn't see, even though you favor him, it wouldn't be the same if you didn't have that voice.
Right.
If you sounded like Chris Rock, then you would not look like Bun B. You got to have the voice to go with the facial.
Right.
And you do. I used to get Lou Diamond Phillips when I was younger. I don't get that anymore. When I was younger, though, my face obviously has changed as I've gotten older. I always got told that I looked like not Lou Diamond Phillips necessarily, but Richie Valens,
Richie
Valens, character as played by Lou Diamond Phillips in the movie. I got that
for sure.
And I fixed my hair different in those days too.
Yeah, you did.
I used to blow dry my hair when I was young.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
I've always had big hair, but I like to blow dry it. I would blow dry it.
Big Mike got a head full of hair? Who got a head for? Is that from your Mexican side?
You might have more hair than my dad right now.
So that's from your hair's from your Mexican side.
I got this from my abuelito. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Yes, I have an abuelito. I don't get credit for being Mexican.
Yeah.
By certain people. Certain
Quote,
people don't believe
the
me.
only time and this is a quote. Yeah. The only time he's 33% Mexican is when he's inside me. That is a quote. Am I lying, Buki?
Nope.
I want me some glory hole.
God almighty. Yeah.
Nope.
You're quoting my girlfriend.
I never see Mike blush until that night.
Yeah, we've got that somewhere. We should play that one day.
He dove under the table. He was like, baby.
I literally did lay down on the seat of the booth. I knew it was going to be great. I was embarrassed, but I was happy at the same time because I knew that was going to happen. I knew that whatever came out of her mouth was going to be great that night. She did well. She kicked ass.
Yeah.
And yes, that was her big joke of the day. We should play that one day for fun again. That was awesome.
A guy at Slackers asked me when we were there for the Bears game if we're doing that again. I told him I didn't know. I told him it worked out way better than we thought.
Yeah.
But you got to pay for that.
The concert?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the live show we did. Yeah. And by the way, we should do another one, man. There's no reason. Yeah. That shouldn't have been a one-off.
Nah.
Rudy and I, for those that don't know, last year, me and Rudy and Jose, we set up and did a live show with a stage and 2 chairs and just holding mics. Last year up at the Lion and Rose Pub up by the.
We had 3 comedians. We had Nina and then 2 other guys.
Packed the place.
2.5, Rudy. 2.5.
He was fine.
The first guy.
You didn't think so?
I was ready to beat him up.
He was an asshole.
Yeah, and that guy wound up stalking me a lot. In the weeks after that,
of course he did. Who doesn't
stalk
me
on Twitter?
He said a grown man asked you why you haven't followed him.
It was weird, and he asked me like 5 times, and I replied, the reason I don't is because of what you're going on right now. I'm gonna need you to step. That was crazy. Anyway, but the live show was awesome. That was great.
Mm-hmm.
You got money already in, which is a great way to promote it. If you want to jump in here and shoot us a tip today, I know you ain't spent any money. No one's gone anywhere. Give us a little bit. Greg's in here with his usual 99 cents cheap ass donation.
Damn, Mike.
There's Chris Silva in Houston with a 99-cent donator, and he used a super sticker to do it. You shouldn't be allowed to use the super sticker if you're going to give us 99 cents. We shouldn't have change anymore. I've made my mind up. There should be no change anymore.
We don't do. We cut out pennies at the store.
Good.
So you're just short.
It's an ass whip. It's stupid. Who carries pennies? Who carries quarters? Do you use quarters? The last time
I haven't had change in a while.
God, no. So because of the football pot the other day, I was collecting money and people were paying cash, which is fine.
Speaking of, yeah.
And what I did was I went to my bank account and I transferred money into my little Super Bowl pot that I'm collecting. I sent it to myself. Because I don't want to have cash, and so I used the cash. That was my plan. Okay, because the guy gave me $50 in cash, and I'm like, well, okay. So I took $50 from my checking account and just transferred it into my Super Bowl pot fund that I've got going online.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'll just spend this cash.
Yeah,
it's taken me almost 2 weeks to get rid of cash. No one wants to take it.
Yeah, a lot of places are cashless.
I just threw the change in a cup in my bedroom. I would just throw it in the trash. It's worthless.
You don't have a piggy bank anymore like we did back in the day?
No. I got this little cup my daughter made when she was in kindergarten, the 27-year-old. It's a little coffee cup she made in they had like a melding class, or what the hell you call that? She had a little kiln and she was doing pottery. Pottery, yeah. Made a little coffee cup. Can't drink out of it. It's all crooked. But it's got her name on the other side of it, and I've kept it forever, and now I just put change in it. On the rare times that I do get change. Anyway, all that to say, you cheap assholes, donate even numbered dollar figures. There we go. Brian's in here. Donated $20. not $19.99, $20. Get ready to watch Arsenal take on Man U. Hashtag
That's a lot of soccer in the chat today.
Come on, you Gooners.
Yep, we had a soccer corner in the chat there for a minute.
Oh, did you? You still Liverpool man, are you?
Yep. Very frustrating loss. I made me want to drive my head through a wall.
They got beat by who?
Bournemouth. 3-2, goal in the 94th minute.
Who is Bournemouth?
Exactly.
Not to be an asshole.
They are a feeder club to other clubs, basically. And it's when you lose to that kind of team, it makes you want to drive your head through a wall.
They're the UTSA of the English Premier League. They bring good guys in, develop them, and they can't afford to keep any of them. It's true.
Yes.
I mean, it's true. And they beat Man U because Man U is the Dallas Cowboys of the EPL. All that money, all that big ass beautiful logo, all those fans, and don't win shit.
And they fired their coach already. So
again, their Tom Landry retired about 7-8 years ago, and they've just been in the ditch ever since.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Great Sir Alex Ferguson. Bubba 69's in the building. The amount of salsa verde that Mike puts on his tacos should determine how Mexican he is.
He puts a lot. He puts a lot.
A fair amount. Although I can't. That's funny he brings that up because I also get made fun of for my lack of tolerance when it comes to spicy foods.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I love spice.
That girl she gets like when we go to the grocery store, we have to debate. We've compromised because I always wanted to get mild salsa.
Oh,
and she's like, that's just tomato juice. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Just not if we're going to get mild, let's not
don't do it. Right. I agree with her.
To get the hot fire. She wants to get the poblano pepper or the fucking ghost pepper. I'm like, babe, so we've compromised. We buy the medium.
Yeah.
She goes to when we go to Taco Bell, which is rare, she gets like 7 packs of the fire.
Gotta have the Diablo.
That girl puts more sauce on her tacos than the taco meat.
Yeah, same. I live
on sauce is what
I live with one of those.
Same. What's up, Ronnie Ortiz? $19.99. See, I'll allow the change if it's $19.99. What pisses me off is these cheap assholes that give us a 0.99. Ronnie, morning, fellas. Takes on Ice Storm to finally catch a live show. Stay warm. Yeah. Well, welcome in here, Holmes. I'm going to watch it live. He's stuck at home with nothing to do.
By the end of the show, Buki, remind us to reveal the 8 people that are in our $1,000 pot.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people in the chat asking about that.
All right. Did you, Buki, you don't have a list, though, do you?
No, Mike does. That's why I said remind you.
Put me on. Okay, yeah. No. Remind me at the end, and I'll go round it up. I got to.
No, they're in. Everybody's in, but I don't remember who it is. Just know. We'll let you know.
Let me get the names out.
Sorry. But y'all are in. Don't worry. Your little money's in. You're fine. We don't cheat people.
Are any school districts open tomorrow?
Then they text us last night. I'm like, damn. And we talked about it at the end of the show. My kids obviously went crazy, loved it, but I'm just like, damn. And then I looked at the weather. I was like, it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow. We pulled that trigger early. But sunny in the today. 30s.
Well, but I don't know if what's my worry is, and I get it, only because like it's supposed to get above freezing here in an hour or two, and we're going to get some sunshine, which is nice. It's cold, but we're going to have some sun, so it should melt whatever froze over last night. The problem is, it's like because we got Spurs tickets, and
I think you should go.
I'm going to. At this point,
think you should go.
Absolutely planning to go to. I'm gonna have to keep up with the football game on my phone. It's when we get out of there. It's going to be back below 32 degrees by the time we get out of the arena. Thankfully, it's a 6:00 start. I'm not sure if we'd go if it was 7.
Well, I would probably bail around third quarter.
Well, we'll make. Well, we
just
got
go.
Good seats. It's hard.
Go get your social posts so you can show off and get out. That's what influencers. They go. It's 20 degrees, but I've had to show my discipline. And they make a 15-second video, then they go back in the house.
And the car picks them up and they drive
all
off.
Of this shit is fake, Mike. All of this shit is fake.
I'm not gonna do that.
Go show your boss hog tickets.
Saying, hey baby, how bad is my tolerance when it comes to hot sauce? I don't have tolerance. I don't have any. I make her buy something called Clint's. It's my favorite hot sauce. She hates it because Clint's a white guy.
Absolutely. Man.
Oh yeah, we're going. Absolutely, we're absolutely going.
That's some goddamn. That's some Yellowstone salsa, Mike. You got to get you some
Clint's.
grown man salsa.
Got to go to Clint's. Clint makes damn good salsa. Hell, he may be a Mexicano. I don't know who he is, but my favorite is Clint's. Y'all ever seen Clint's?
No.
It's there on the shelf with all the rest of the Mexican names.
Well,
Clint's, made in Texas. I don't know.
My mother-in-law lives with us. Ours is homemade always.
Oh, that's good shit. Yeah, so she like grinds it. Does she use a molcajete?
She uses that, or we have a Ninja. Either one.
A Ninja. My grandmother made tacos. My white-skinned, red-headed, blue-eyed grandma made tacos in a molcajete, old school. She would make me grind the salsa. She'd do the tortillas, make it all homemade from scratch, and she'd get all the ingredients like the peppers and the onions and the tomatoes and all that. She'd dice it all up for me, throw it in there, and my job as a little kid was to take the little brown black stone thing and just
I love the molcajete.
Turn it into liquid.
Do you guys want some Clint's history?
Yes.
I love some
Clint's. What's Mike eating?
Please be a Mexican.
Clint's Texas Salsa was founded in 1996 in San Antonio, Texas.
Mm-hmm. And what's the guy's last name? Who's the owner? Who founded it?
A.K.A. Clinton Poulter.
Oh, no.
The whitest name there's ever been.
He made it in San Antonio.
The whitest name there has ever been.
It's still for sale at the H-E-B now.
Hey, Bookie, let me tell you something. Just because his name's on it don't mean nothing. Because Jack Daniel's name is on Jack Daniel, but that was a brother. Mm-hmm. Kentucky Fried Chicken is a white man, but that was a sister. All right, so Clint probably stole that from some Mexican lady.
Yeah, and I don't think Clint's in the factories making it either. It's the backs of the natives. So it's very good. What's up, Andy Spill? How you doing, man? Andy, so we had guys sending us picture of their
dude. That was awesome.
That was great.
Russ sent us one. Andy, who else was it? Julie, who else?
Some other dude sent it. It was Aaron. He sent a picture of his.
Aaron. It was Aaron. Yeah. Andy and Russ all were taking care of their cows last night.
Yeah, we got a bunch of guys that own cattle that watch our show.
Dude, I'm such a pizza. I can't even change a shower head. And these dudes are taking care of cows.
Yeah. Again, we don't tap into 10% of what we're capable of. And when you start studying how people live, it's like, how did people survive 1 million years ago? Because they were tougher than your ass. That's how they adjusted, they adapted, because human beings, they weren't superhumans. It was what they were dealing with. It was their existence. It was their home. It was all they knew. And they didn't know any better. How little did they know that they were doing things that, 10,000 years later, 1% of the population will be able to tap into what everybody was doing 10,000 years ago, because we're all weak. We're all weak. The Unabomber wrote about this.
And the other thing they didn't eat all day. They ate at night. They were OMADs, 1 meal a day. They worked all day, and then they came home and they ate at night. Us eating 3, 4, 5 times a day is an economy thing. Man, we didn't eat like that back in the day.
When they ate.
Yeah, that's when they ate. If they ate, sometimes they didn't.
All up to the hunters. Whatever they brought back is what we ate. They could bring back a giant gazelle and feed the village for a week, or we got one turtle, so y'all all get one bite apiece, and we'll try again tomorrow. You never knew. What's up, Andy? Morning, fellas. Sorry for being late. Just got done feeding all the animals. Cows and chickens are over this cold weather.
See, Andy, if the apocalypse happens, me, Mike, and Bookie come with you. Save us a spot. You got water. You got a well, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I can fry the
Andy's a legit country boy.
I'll fry the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn.
Mike will make the steaks.
Well.
And Bookie will just sit there.
Well.
Yep.
Can Nina come? Because I'm.
Oh shit. I ain't going nowhere without that little lady.
I love the Hispanics.
Of course, we got to have our squaws with us.
We got to procreate.
That's what they called the native women back in the day, squaws. Yeah.
What the hell?
Probably racist. It's probably offending woke people, but whatever. I call Nina my little. She'll walk through here and she'll have like a blanket on her. I'm like, oh, what's this? Look at that.
Look at that squaw.
It's dancing feather. It's floating breeze. Rosie, what's up, man? He's in the building. Not even ice can stop our alien Go Spurs go. Yeah, and guess what? Devin Vassell is supposed to play tonight. About damn time. He's missed 13 games. It feels like 30.
I'm tired. I'm glad. I'm just tired of seeing this Gen Z outfits on the sideline.
Okay, let's stop right there. Can I do? Devin Vassell plans to play tonight. He's missed 13 games with a pulled groin. Spurs have missed him. It'll be nice to see him play. We'll see how Mitch handles him back in the rotation as far as Champagne's minutes and others. Now Rudy wants to talk about his weird clothes. He does wear weird clothes. He's 25 years old.
Yeah, he's supposed to. He's supposed to.
These kids today, but they wear like they're making statements now.
Yeah.
When they're not playing, they make statements with their clothing. It's a brand, man. You got to.
No, I feel him.
He wears those weird looking shirts that all these dudes are wearing now. They look like old school, like gym shirts.
Yeah, they're wide. Men wear these little wide crop tops now.
Yeah, they're short on the belly, but they're wide.
Remember we were talking about this maybe a year ago. Like, hey, Mike, what's up with these kids in crop tops? And you're like it is what it is. I was like, okay.
And Vassell, he's worn. I've seen him wearing a couple.
Even the jacket is cut short, like above his waist.
Yeah. The other night he had it was cool looking. Like I wouldn't wear it, but it was cool looking for a kid like him. Had the big old Balenciaga logo splashed across the chest.
Yeah.
And $500 for these damn
more than that.
Man, these are sweat shirts.
Yeah.
Toro Loco, Vassell is back. Hoping that Wemby can now visit the paint.
Okay. Damn, what is the city down on Wemby? What's going on?
And look, we got here we go. They're blasting on Victor Wembanyama. Okay, let's let him walk today. Let's just trade him in. See how you like things going forward. Out here with that anti-Wemby shit. We can call him out without saying we don't want him.
Yeah, I'm all for constructive criticism.
Correct, and it's
but I want him in my city.
It's like Kevin Durant said the other night. Wemby. No one can defend his jump shot, but we want him to take jumpers if he's going to be missing them. Because if he's going to miss them, that's great because he hadn't developed his total low post game yet. KD called in a professional, he wasn't calling him out, but he was.
No, KD pretty much thanked him like, hey, we want to thank Wemby for bailing us out and shooting.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. So looking forward to it tonight, 6:00 start. We're not worried about traffic. We should be fine. But it will be back under 32 by the time we get out of there. So we'll come straight home because overnight tonight, it should freeze again.
It's supposed to go back to the 20s.
I understand why the schools are not going to do it.
But we're not going to get no rain, so there won't be nothing to freeze, I hope.
Well, I bet you, Mike, you're happy you're not in the old Dallas-Fort Worth area now because your guys over there are having some issues. They are. Here?
We're allowed to play the audio? That's a bad record.
Oh, hold up.
This is common for that area, though. North Texas is used to this.
You guys are all kinds of fucked up over there.
Don't you guys me? I'm a San Antonian player.
I'm gonna send you a pic. Bookie. I wanted you to post this. This is my it's outside of my sister's crib in Salina today. It looks beautiful.
I mean, that's not the only one either.
Why are
there's 1,000 of these. That's Dallas Fort Worth. There's 1,000 of those.
Where are they going?
Beats the shit out of me.
Where are you going? You're not
an asshole boss and told him if you don't come to work, you're fired. There's a lot of that going on.
Oh, well, nothing.
Unless you're an essential worker, you shouldn't be doing anything right now, like last night and overnight.
Yeah.
Thankfully, my daughter had to work last night, and they let everybody go early because they had no business. And nobody was at the restaurant last night, so thankfully she got out of there around 6:00. What am I looking at here? Sliding trucks.
Why is he going 50?
Not one rotation.
Everybody with the 4x4 thinks that you can drop a 4x4 gets you from unstuck. You know what I mean?
Sliding.
Yeah, like you're unstuck. Like I had a guy at the store last night. Like, hey, I'm just gonna put in 4x4. I'm like, hey, dumbass, the 4x4 ain't gonna help you in ice. They don't make our tires the same here for the Texas trucks as they do for the Chicago trucks.
Right.
It's a whole different tread. It's like it's a whole different vehicle. 4x4 guy thinks he can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, he's such an asswhip.
I just love how there's not one rotation.
My daughter's supposed to go to work at 11:30. My wife's supposed to take her. She works at Peter Piper Pizza. They still want her to go.
In there eating pizza.
I'm like, I don't want her to call in. I want her to be a stand-up, person, be an adult. You decided to take this job, but at the same time, I'm like, this is pretty stupid.
How far does she live from work?
We are, I want to say 3.5 miles.
Okay, it's doable.
Yeah.
I think tonight what we'll do is we just won't go on the highway. We'll take back roads to get to the arena, which is fine.
You can do all back roads from your crib?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty close to the arena, as you know. I'm not that far.
Yes, they canceled Monster Jam.
Here in the 09. Broadway is beautiful. Sanded it with beautiful crystalline material they had shipped in from China. Good to go. No problem.
Hey, let me ask you something about your new neighbors. Is the camp still set up even though it froze last night?
There's camp gear out there, but I bet hopefully they're not out there, because if they are, they dead.
You hope they died.
It's not shouldn't have those thoughts. I'm a flawed human, Rudy. So,
me too. I always tell people God ain't through with me yet.
No, Aaron Caduper is in the building, right on cue, one of our cattle owners. Good morning, staying warm. So noticed if I do super chat on the computer, it gives me even dollars amounts, $10. But doing it via iPhone, it takes a penny. So if you donate $10, it turns into $9.99.
Well, then that means Chris and Greg need to donate $1.99.
Exactly. Y'all quit me $1. Come on, man. Come on, man. It all adds up. And after we pay taxes on it at the end of the year, it winds up being 88 cents, not 99. Try to do $1.99 so we get at least $1 out of the deal. All right, we got a 500th show coming up, as we talked about. It may not land exactly on February the 9th, but we're going to celebrate the thing on February the 9th, which is a Monday. Rudy and me and Jose, we're going to post up right around 5 o'clock and do at least a 2-hour podcast and hang out with folks. It's going to go down on Monday, February the 9th, which is the Monday after the Super Bowl, at Soap Laundry Lounge in San Antonio, Texas, on Oblate, in between Jones Maltzberger and McCullough near 281. And we'll be there for a few hours at least. BYOB. I'll probably bring a pretty good amount of stuff to help, just to give away, to show my appreciation. This is a celebration, not of me and Rudy so much. It's a celebration of all of us together, because there is no show without the people, and there ain't no show without the sponsors, and there damn sure ain't no show without me and Rudy. So this is a way for us all to celebrate each other. It's a commemoration of a 500th program of a small fledgling podcast company based in San Antonio, Texas, hosted by two middle-aged dads, that I'm proud to say is approaching a 500th show. And if it weren't for everybody involved, this thing doesn't get off the ground at all, and I appreciate that. So we want to celebrate that. So you'll come out and hang out with us at Soap Laundry Lounge. Beautiful coffee lounge in there. Great TV scene. It is not your... It's not the laundromat that any of us were used to. This place is posh. It's great, and I can't wait for it.
It's gonna be a good time. Yes. Look at that, Mike. That's my sister's house in Salina.
Wow, that is about what? What is it? About an hour? Yeah. Look at that. Dang.
See, I'm out for a snowball fight as long as we got our power. Like, you're supposed to enjoy that. When you have power, the kid's supposed to come out there and hit each other.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, what happened?
Turn the light on. Why you turn the light off?
Uh-oh. Here's Daddy Rudy. Oh, God. Here we go. Oh, God.
Man, Mike, I beat ass. I'm kidding. I ain't never touched my girls. Never.
Yeah, but they don't want to risk you ever crossing that threshold, though, probably. I've always said, can you imagine Rudy being your dad and with that voice yelling at you?
I got scared just now, Mike. I shit myself.
No shit. Whenever Daddy Rudy shows up, I get excited. Are we good? You good? Where you going?
There he goes.
Oh my God. Oh, good times. There you go. Yeah, hi, Andy. Andy donated $9.99 more. Y'all are welcome to come over anytime. Maybe we can get Buki to eat farm fresh eggs and cow hearts.
We can't, but it'd be nice to see that, Andy.
He'd probably eat the cow heart before he'd eat the damn eggs. He's such a weirdo.
I had fish for the first time the other day in Vegas.
Oh, okay. You buried that lead a week.
Yeah. It was very meh. I wasn't impressed.
What kind of fish was it? How was it cooked? Where did you get it from?
Chilean sea bass.
Whoa.
Now that's good eating.
Joe's Stone Crab, which is a very nice restaurant.
Yeah.
I told the guy I wanted the fish for the first time. He was like, "Oh, okay, we'll go right away." And then
you're such an asshole.
I had a bite. It didn't really taste like anything. I kind of got a fishy flavor at the end, and I was like, you know what? I'm good. And I gave it to a buddy that gave me his steak instead.
So you took one bite of Chilean sea bass, which was probably $50 in Vegas.
Oh, probably much more. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Chilean sea bass is good eating, dog. You messed up.
Everyone else was like, "Oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever had in my life."
Come on, man. That's fine. I just had sea bass last week. What's it called? Oh God, Fish City Grill. It's pretty good.
What day was that? I had Thursday. I had some tilapia fresh out the shower.
Mm-hmm.
Tasted fantastic.
If I go a week without eating seafood, I feel like I've wasted a week. What's up, Ruba? $2. Go Spurs, go. Broncos and Seahawks to the Super Bowl. I'm feeling Broncos and Seahawks too. That's my lean today, for sure.
They said Drew Lock took half the snaps. What's his name? Darnold still dealing with that oblique, only kind of doing half throws.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't have to do anything against the sorry-ass 49ers.
No.
Bang, bang, 49 again. Get y'all's asses out of here. Yeah, he ain't have to do much, so who knows what he can really do.
Mandingo's in here. Had to drop out. That's the name, Rudy. You don't get it. Maybe he's a great big black man. Who knows?
Shout out to Mandingo.
By the way, hold that thought. I got to read his post. What's up, Mandingo? Had to drop out of the live stream to change a diaper. When I reconnected, the first thing I hear is Mike saying, "I'll shave my nutsack." I do all the time. You don't want your woman having to take a machete to do anything. You don't want that. That's gross.
I need answers on this man's name.
Well, you know what, sir? I'm glad that happened because Rudy last night pranked me. Rudy sent me this text last night. I guess I probably can't show the photo.
No, you can't.
Can I on YouTube?
No. We've made money today. Let's not risk it.
You're right. Rudy, I thought Rudy was reaching out for his buddy. Worried about
I sent it to you and AD and Buki.
Sent this to me and Mr. Singh. Make sure y'all check what time possible power outages will be in your neighborhood. Ours is at 2 a.m. I'm like, oh damn, Rudy's gonna lose power. That's bullshit. And then he sent me this link from ERCOT. Scheduled rolling power outages effective at 11 p.m. by zip code and time will remain in effect until Tuesday due to freeze conditions. Click below for map and details. And so I clicked it to look. I was going to put in 78209 in there. Did you click it, Bouquet?
No, that's a rookie mistake.
Can't hear you, Buki.
Rookie mistake. Can you hear me, Rudy?
I can hear you, Bouquet.
Oh, okay.
Good.
You click on it, and it's this great big giant black one.
Rookie mistake.
I click on it, and not only is it a great big giant black man, he's naked, sitting up on a bed. I remember this guy. He went viral there for years.
Yes, OG Mudbug.
He's dead now.
That guy died? What, did he trip on his penis? Bust his head? I didn't know he was dead, that poor guy. Did they have to bury him in a special coffin?
I felt bad for the mortician. I was like, you get that guy in there. You're like, what is this?
You know those morticians or like people that do autopsies, they're so desensitized to dead bodies. And so they bring this guy in there. She reaches over, pulls the sheet. She probably just started laughing her ass off.
Or put her mouth on it.
This guy.
That thing, nobody's letting you near them with that.
That's a curse. Yeah, you don't want that. You do not want a penis that big.
Mike just
player who had to get divorced on account of how big.
Khalil or whatever his name is. Yeah. Mike just texts back, "You asshole."
And then I immediately forwarded it to my brother.
I did too.
And I showed Nina.
Hey, I'm sitting in the store with AD. He's like, "Oh, you got the schedule?" I was like, "Yeah, man. Click the link and you'll know when it's going to be in that Bandera area."
Dog. Yeah, Henry's mustache. He got a chub and died from blood loss. Y'all know who I'm talking about. If you don't, go Google great big giant black guy dick, and you'll see what we're talking about. If indeed that's what you want to see.
Did you get your brother? Did he fall for it?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. They were all excited about the Lakers playing the Mavericks last night.
Oh, that's right.
The Lakers beat them, of course, and Luka kicked their ass as always.
Luka played some defense last night. Y'all see that?
Well, he goes balls out against Dallas.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Duh.
We're playing Mavericks. Yes, I play defense. Yeah. And then he'll play defense again in 6 weeks from they play somebody else you don't like.
Right.
All right. It is in the building. Presented in part by Sammy's Embroidery, the official embroidery man of In the Building. Hats, scarves, I imagine, gloves, and pants, and all traditional athletic and work gear. And when we say all the brands, I mean all of them. Everything from Dickies to Port Authority to all the way to leisure stuff and athletic stuff, Nike and Reebok and all those kinds of things. It is Sammy's Embroidery, the official embroiderer of In the Building, just south of North Star Mall on San Pedro. It's 210-824-3900. You can visit the store, call ahead, or shoot Sammy an email. And Sammy's Embroidery, the official embroidery logo man of In the Building. All right, I will get you a list when we get done today, Bouquet, of the people that are in the Super Bowl pot, the big money one. But then we have our own In the Building one that's just $25 a square.
We got how many square?
We're short. It's my fault. I haven't done it. I need to do a better job. I think I might need to do a couple of pop-ups this week so we can get all the squares full. They're $25 a square. We have plenty of squares left in the Building Super Bowl pot. Bouquet, can you put my Cash App handle back up there? That's what seems to work the best.
Taylor's Sack, 2 S's.
Yes, Taylor's Sack. $,
the
Taylor's
shave sack.
No, maybe next year. Taylor's Sack. That's my Cash App handle. There it is. You just posted it into the chat. 2 S's. Don't forget. People get thrown off by the 2 S's back. $, 2 S's. Word. So what are you laughing at? And we've turned into black man penis talk now.
He said Enrico Biagiotti says they even did a branded wiener sock for that guy. So the story is, Mike.
That's true.
Yeah, so the story is he was thinking about getting into porn. So he takes these photos, decides not to. The photo goes super duper viral. He never makes a dime off of it. And then the poor bastard dies a couple years later.
Mm-hmm. My kid just texted. Of the 30, so my kid works at Trader Joe's up in Fort Worth. They had 30 people that were supposed to show up today to open the store. Only 4 did. They have 26 call-ins today.
But your kid went. That's a good parent. Yeah. That's a good parent.
I'll just close down though. And Trader Joe's is a good company, by the way. So yesterday they all got sent home early, and they get paid anyway. If it's inclement weather and you can't work, for hourly employees, Trader Joe's will pick up the hours even if you get sent home. How cool is that?
That's awesome. A lot of people won't do that.
Hell no, they won't. This is the time of the year where a lot of companies will use it to save a buck and send hourly employees home so they don't have to pay anybody. That ain't cool.
Yeah.
That ain't cool. Unless you're a small company like us. Like if Bouquet couldn't go to work today, we just wouldn't have a show. But like if we were paying him, would you, I would never not have a show because we owed Bouquet a bonus. It's cheap shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't afford to pay your people on a snow day, then maybe you should rethink whether or not you have a business.
Good point.
Maybe you're just an asshole. Maybe that's what you are. All right. So it's Super Bowl season. I've got squares available, a pop-up or two, an appearance or two, maybe at one of the area slackers. Probably got to do a couple of those here in the next week or so. So the Super Bowl is not for 2 more weeks, which is good. So it gives me, I've got 2 weeks to get
we got 2 weeks.
Filled. But be on the lookout when all this crappy weather clears out here in a couple of days. I'm going to schedule a couple of pop-ups, probably at any one of the 5 slackers. I'll do a bit, put all different 5 locations in a hat, just pull 2.
Let's do that. I'm down with you.
There's 5 locations. Slackers, the official sports bar in the building, the near downtown location on St. Mary's, the one up here on Nacogdoches, the one right over here behind North Star Mall on Rector. You got the one in the Med Center on Fredericksburg Road. And you got the one off 281 in Thousand Oaks. It is Slackers Sports Drinks and Games. What a cool place to watch games. Cool place to watch Super Bowl coming up in a couple of weeks. And that's where we go when we do our drinking.
Their Bronco scene at Thousand Oaks last week was the most crazy shit I've seen. I feel bad for Slackers because I don't know how today going to affect them? Because Broncos, I've never seen Thousand Oaks like that. Frank showed me some videos. It was insane. So
I bet they got a decent show up.
Yeah, so hopefully the Broncos pull through and Slackers Thousand Oaks can continue to kill it. But they're seen as Slackers for Bronco Nation.
Yeah.
Is something to see. So hopefully, I think those Broncos fans are gonna brave it. Because again, I think it's what time's that game, Buki? 2 or is it 5? Oh, okay. Well,
and that's a noon kickoff in Denver.
Yeah, so the 2 o'clock here in San Antonio, the roads will be fine.
Yeah.
So hopefully go out to Thousand Oaks. You want to watch some good football.
Yeah, and they have them all scattered all over the city, really nice and geographical. So you just find the nearest one near you, and that way your drive's not as long.
Yeah, true.
Should be fine. All right. I mentioned Will Smith. I know it's not what you're watching Wednesday, but
it's all good.
I want to get this out because, I'll be honest with you. So I think there were 7 episodes. Will Smith has released a new show on Netflix. It's a docuseries. It's kind of like that one that the Chris Hemsworth one called Limitless.
Yeah.
Where Chris went around, he was going to all these different parts of the world, talking to all these incredible human beings on longevity and how to live longer but healthier while you do it. Will did something very similar on Netflix. They just dropped the other day, and we binged the hell out of it yesterday. Dude, I teared up 4 times over the course of 7 episodes. Yeah. I love Will Smith. And I had the, maybe this is why he did this, but because when I first heard that he was doing this, the cynic in me was like, oh, of course, Will's trying to clean up his image by doing something wholesome like this on Disney. I said Netflix, it's actually on Disney, Hulu. But after watching it, I believe Will. I think that guy, he feels like absolute shit over what happened with Chris Rock. And Will's very candid throughout this. They don't harp on the Oscars. He does touch on it, though, a little bit. Because he's going all over the world. What he did was he did a bit where 7 episodes, he goes to all 7 continents.
Yeah.
He literally went to the South Pole, the bottom of the world. There's a sign there in Antarctica. And he went there with this badass dude who lives in Antarctica studying and started off there and then went from the South Pole all the way to the North Pole, stopped in, off the top of my head, he went to the South Pacific. He went to some of these small little islands where like less than 100 people live. He went to Africa and hung out with like Bushmen and like literally slept overnight, 3 or 4 nights with these people and went hunting with them and everything, sleeping with them. He wanted to know, first of all, why do you live this way? And how the hell did you do this without dying? These people never had a pair of shoes on. And how do you do that? How are you still so happy? He went to Bhutan, which is way up in the Asian mountains, in the Himalayas, because every year Bhutan is named the happiest place in the world. I mean, the average temperature in Bhutan in the summer is like 45 degrees. It's desolate. They have to have water sent to them. It's like, how are you so happy? Because here's Will Smith, this dude that has $500 million.
Yeah, he don't need his fans. He don't need no goddamn fans.
God knows how much the money, the fame, the power, and here he is not happy. That was not about Chris Rock. That was about how miserable Will Smith was leading up to that night. That was a miserable fucking guy sitting there.
He was going through it. He was going through it at home. They clearly were having problems at home.
Yeah, and they don't live together anymore. I think they're still married on paper, but they're not together. And
no, she had an entanglement with an R&B singer.
Yeah. And we watched all 7 of it, and I just, so it wasn't just all about Will Smith trying to reconcile for what he did. He wants to know how he's trying to get back to the basics.
Right.
What makes human beings happy. Like, you live on an island in the middle of the ocean. There's 50 of y'all. You wear no clothes. You don't know any better. You don't give a shit, though. You're happy as hell. And here I was chasing all this fame and power and money, and I was miserable, and y'all got nothing. But yet you do have everything. What he realized was that's not the key to happiness. Is not the fame and the power and the money. Not if you lose sight of what matters the most, and that's family.
Right.
Basic shit. And I teared up 4 times watching this.
Damn.
Watching how people live. It was very motivating to me. You know, and it makes me recount my own lucky stars, you know. And I thought about I fucking love Will Smith.
I do too.
I had DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince cassette tapes in the 80s when he had Parents Just Don't Understand and the Freddy Krueger and all that shit. I loved Will Smith. I didn't even know his name was Will Smith until he started the TV show, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He was the Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
By the way, I've watched that series every episode 10 times a piece.
Same.
I love that show. We'll leave it on here to this day. We'll turn on that show and have it on in the background while we're doing shit. I love Will Smith.
Yeah, and man, he effed up. He
did F up. And you know what I'd like to see? You know, and did you see Chris Rock's stand-up special last year where he bashed Will's ass?
Yeah.
And just annihilated Will and Jada. It was funny and all. But you know what? Let me put my mature hat on real here. Let me put my grown-ups hat on. You know what I'd like to see? And Will's reached out to Chris a few times trying to make amends, and Chris won't take his call. Fuck Chris Rock for that. Here's an opportunity for you with your outlet and as many people as know who you are to show what grown men can do. Go sit down and have a beer with this dude, and y'all post on Twitter. Maybe you don't talk again, but it would at least send a message to grown-ass people about forgiveness and understanding and letting shit go. If we would, and that's basically what this entire series was about. It's called Pole to Pole with Will Smith. He goes from the last episode, he's literally on top of the world. He's at the 90th meridian, literally the top of the world.
That's insane.
And he goes to hell. They take him up to the North Pole, and this little scientist, about 5'4", she makes his ass put on diving gear. They find a big hole in the ice of the North Pole region, and they get in the ocean and go under the ice.
No, not a chance.
So she could study the ice, so they could study global warming and climate change. And that's the only thing he couldn't finish. That was asking too much of him because he hung out.
He ain't experienced enough to do that.
No, that's literally, he was not going to be able to do it. So he had to come back up, and they sent another scientist down there with her. So
of course,
the expedition. I thought it was great. I thought it was awesome, and
I plan on watching it.
And I got Will Smith. I don't know what happened to him, and that's his personal business. And we all had to see the culmination of a lot of shit going on in his life in front of the whole world when he slapped Chris Rock in the face, and that was bullshit. And they should have thrown Will Smith out of the Oscars that night.
Yeah, I don't know how they kept him in there.
You gonna let this man keep sitting there all night doing that? Throw his ass out of here. It's because he won Best Actor later in the night for playing Venus Williams' daddy.
That's right.
But I would have kicked him out. And good on Chris Rock, handled it like a champ. He got through the show, he made jokes about it, blah, 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 and they got out of there and they went on with it. Chris Rock should forgive the dude. Or at least pretend to. Or
shoot the fair one. If you feel that, you called them all kinds of bitches and shit in the stand-up. Shoot the fair one. If you that mad about it, shoot the fair one.
What do you mean shoot the fair one?
We're men. We're old school. Me and you in a room, 2-3 minutes. If you that mad about it, and then y'all get over it. Then y'all get over it. Then you get over it.
Stomp his ass from.
But I'm just saying that you gonna call the man all kinds of bitches and shit after he slaps you after you're out of his vicinity. Then let's shoot the fair one.
Yeah, I've got Chris Rock in 5.
There ain't no Chris Rock wouldn't last 5 seconds with Will Smith.
No, he wouldn't. The anger. Will Smith's soft now. He's got the anger.
Well, okay, and to your point, Will wouldn't do it. Will would not fight Chris.
No.
Hell, he might let Chris punch him. If that would get Chris to forgive him, he might let him punch him in the face. Will probably wouldn't fight back.
No, I don't.
He'd pummel that little skinny bastard in about no second. He would. You'd lose that bet, player.
Yeah,
sure. I thought it was great, and this world's full of bad things. It is. We're shooting our own folks.
They canceled. Well, they postponed the Timberwolves game.
Postponed the Timberwolves game last night on account of another death between ICE and protesters. All this stuff going on, but at the end of the day, this world is so full of amazement and amazing things and amazing people. Which is why I started the show off by talking about this guy that climbed to the top of that building.
Yeah.
and did that last night in Taipei. Anyway, that's the lesson that we're supposed to be the mature grown men. We're fathers and all this kind of show some humility. Will Smith did. So that's it. I thought it was great. Y'all should watch it if you get a chance. It's so good.
Definitely.
It's only 7 episodes, and none of them are more than an hour each. It's really, really good. Left field's in here. Mike, have you and Peter Burns made amends? A long time ago.
Long time ago.
I never had any issues with Peter. He got mad at me.
What happened? Who's Peter Burns?
He works on the SEC Network now.
Peter is one of the major hosts on the SEC Network.
On ESPN.
Yeah. And he used to work at the Ticket. And he was the first guy. He was one of the first guys I met at the Ticket when I got the radio job. And Peter was one of their top sales guys. Two of my first endorsements were Peter deals, but Peter also was a host. He did the morning show with Andy for a little while. And he and I went south over personal stuff that I don't want to get into. But we're over. It's fine. That's it. That's it. And I follow him on Twitter. He follows me. He's retweeted it. I've posted a couple of times. He's given me shout outs on, I think not on the SEC, not on TV, but on social media. And the same. I've done the same. What's the point in holding a grudge? I'm 51 years old. Now, if you hurt one of my babies or something, there's a line to everything. But what's the point in holding a grudge with a dude over work shit? How dumb would that be? Neither one of us even work there anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my exit of the Ticket wasn't exactly amazing. They didn't like me leaving.
I will always not like the shortstop for the Phillies and Evan Longoria.
Okay.
Fuck them both.
That's just silly sports shit.
Fuck them both.
Okay. That's fine. If Evan Longoria, if I booked him on the show, I bet you wouldn't say that. Actually, I would demand you say it. Actually,
you'd have a blast.
Demand you say it. All right, let's get into some.
Be like Turtle
let's just get violent now. I preached peace, so let's just get violent here. It's time for people I want to punch on In the Building here on Love You Hard.
It's time for people I want to punch on In the Building.
All right, by the way, MJ, Hoagie, what about Richard Marx? I never had anything against Richard.
No, you dissed him first, Mike. Come on.
I dissed
you did.
Not personally.
Yo, you dissed his lady, which was worse.
I dissed both of them.
God.
Remember the Dorito chick? Mike threw her ass under the bus. Richard Marx.
Mendez, is that her name?
No, hell no, it wasn't Eva Mendes.
His wife.
She was Mendes is married to Ryan Gosling, sir. The Dorito chick, she was just a commercial chick. She was just a magazine. It ain't Eva Mendes with Ryan Gosling. I don't remember. She was just a Dorito chick.
Who's Richard Marx's wife?
The Dorito girl.
She's a Latina.
Yeah, trust me, Eva Mendes would not marry Richard Marx.
I think
who the fuck is Richard Marx? Am I supposed to know who this is?
Just Google who the hell Richard Marx's wife is. Marx, like Karl Marx.
Yeah, Mike dissed his girl. Richard came after his ass on Twitter.
Taking me out of context right now. You are. This is
Daisy Fuentes.
Daisy Fuentes.
I got my brown girls mixed up.
Yeah,
Daisy. So I'll give you the quick version because we're into the segment here that's sponsored. Although Orlando will laugh about this when he sees it. So Richard Marx was in town doing. He was going to play, I think, at Majestic.
He's a musician, yeah.
Singer-songwriter. Had massive pop hits in the 80s and 90s. He went on Twitter and was complaining that you could not find good vegan restaurants.
Oh, that's what it was. Right.
He attacked the city before I attacked him.
You're right. Okay, I left that out. My bad.
Okay. He went on Twitter and posted something about how San Antonio needed to up its vegetarian and vegan restaurant scene. I'm like, motherfucker,
hey, Richard, fuck
you know where you are? Okay, thank you. And I'm like, y'all know where you live. You need to be able to read. Don't come into our city and expect us to go pay money to watch your ass sing when you're going to diss our restaurant scene.
And he didn't like that.
Restaurant scene. You can't.
Right.
And there are vegetarian restaurants. Basically, my point was if you just go to your phone, okay, maybe we don't have 75 like LA does.
Right.
Just go to your phone, quit being a lazy asshole. Just put in, we have vegetarian restaurants, a few. We have some really, really good ones, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
And I recommended and so that was it. I replied. He starts DMing me. And this is where it got crazy, Rudy. Dick Marks DM'd me all day long. Shame on you. What kind of a person are you? What kind of I think he was having a Will Smith moment with me.
Yeah.
What kind of man does this? You mentioned my wife. Motherfucker, your wife was in on your tweet. You said us.
Right.
I didn't bad. It wasn't personal. It was, hey, dumbass, we have vegetarian restaurants, and this is not LA. This is not SoCal. But we do have restaurants. Here are a couple. Go there. And
right.
He got all mad. That he had a Will Smith moment with me. I was not in. He called me a Z-list
Turn that down,
celebrity.
Boogie.
He called me a Z-list celebrity. It went viral. It was on all three of the local stations.
No, it made it into the paper.
It was on page 2 in New York. It's ridiculous. I mean, what is going on? I did not ask for this.
But you
and the DM, I invited him to come on the show and let's talk about it. No gloves, gloves on. And he wouldn't do that though. I think I caught him at a bad moment. He had something else going on.
Yeah.
And then after as the years go by, because I started following him after that point, there were about 5 years Richard Marks couldn't go a month without having a massive viral Twitter beef with somebody.
Yeah, dude's just unstable.
He's just an asshole. He's unstable, I didn't say she did a Doritos commercial.
I thought she did.
Daisy? She was on MTV, I thought. She has a clothing line, I think.
Well, whatever she did, she wasn't a nobody. She was just a good-looking Latina chick. She didn't do anything.
No, it wasn't personal. I was just,
I'm sorry, George. I didn't know George was the ringleader of the Daisy Fuentes fan club. Sorry, George. I don't know all her history. I didn't know she won an Oscar. Get out of here.
Boss player. Taylor used it as motivation, being called a Z-lister from libtard Richard Marks. LOL.
God.
Who you punching and why? God almighty.
I'm punching Aman Singh.
Okay, tell him who that is.
AD Singh, owner of Texas Cheer Liquor.
See, distance. This has nothing to do with me.
Man, that's my brother. I can punch his ass. So last night I'm at store 1 doing my part-time duties.
Yeah.
About 7 o'clock, he says, I better get home, man. Roads are gonna get bad.
Boy.
And I look at him like, oh, you gonna get home before the rain hits. But we got to stay till 9 when it's already storming and under freezing. We got to stay till 9, but you gonna make sure you get home to you and yours. But we got to stay till 9. So punch AD for making sure he got home safe. I had to do like 6 miles an hour on the way home because he didn't want to miss no money. Punch AD. He's like, oh, I better get out of here. Road's gonna get bad. I'm like, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are gonna get bad. What about me and Steve?
Rudy knew his place last night.
Yeah, I was like, I walked back to the register like, this motherfucker, he gonna make sure he get home. Man, I'm doing like me and like 20 other cars are doing like 6 on the way home with our windows frozen. I was 10-2 last night because I understand my 4x4 doesn't mean anything. So yeah, punch AD Singh for making sure he beat the weather home.
Wow.
But the 7 people working across the chain, y'all last stay until 9 because I got to pay Mike and Rudy. So thank you, AD, but I'm still gonna punch you.
Rudy J's comments do not necessarily reflect those of Mike Taylor.
Man, dog, I felt like I was like, damn. Where am I at? Am I at Wendy's? What am I doing here?
Was it a treacherous drive home?
It wasn't awful, but it was far from safe.
Mm-hmm.
Far from safe. Because again, by the time I got in my truck at 9, my whole window was frozen. Like I had to sit there and let the ice melt off, and then it's pouring rain and it's below 30.
Right.
So again, I'm like this. And the whole way I'm like, I'm punching AD tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
We should have been gone at 7:30. But and then of course we got people coming in at 8:58 with cash. I'm like, it's 8:58, bro.
Mm-hmm.
and you got cash. The register's already counted. Punch that bastard too.
I'm punching Chris Rock.
Punch his ass.
Although Will has moved on. It is what it is. All you can do is try to reach out to the dude, and that's his business. If he don't want nothing to do with it, and that's the entire point of this 7-episode show was basically let it go. That show, it's called Pole to Pole. It could be called Let It Go.
Well, the thing is, Mike, if you've ever done any amount of therapy, they say one of the first things you have to do is learn to forgive yourself. And clearly Will's been to some therapy and he's forgiven himself. Like, look, I did mess up, but I can't continue to carry this burden. I got to forgive myself.
Right. So good on Will Smith. It was great. Y'all should watch it. It's really, really good. Whether you like Will Smith or not, it's a great series about just perspective.
Cancel culture will get you, man. In 70s, that slap would have been like, you shouldn't have been talking about his wife. That's what he gets. I'd
have punched him, slapped him.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he got criticism for not using his fist.
Bro, you don't know how a man's going to take a joke about his wife, especially if y'all are already going through it. And she's like, you cool, but you ain't Tupac. Like, oh, you like Tupac? You was in love with Tupac, bitch? I'm going to show you that I can be Tupac too. I'm going to go slap this motherfather for calling you G.I. Jane.
Shut up, let me ask
you. You don't make jokes about it. I'm not saying Will was right. But you don't know how everybody don't play the same. Like you can joke with me, but some people, might slap you behind a joke about their wife, even if it was just comedic and it was just in fun.
He's fat.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Men in our pride, in our chemicals.
Yeah.
All right, so Orlando Kell, if you were in need of a family lawyer, Fox News Dave used him last week. Needed to help with his mom's will. So it's
he's trying to.
What's that?
He's trying to steal all his mom's money.
He's trying to make sure others don't. So it's not just divorce. They do whatever family law means to you is what they do it. Orlando Kell, 210-775-4995. You can email the man directly, Orlando Kell Law at gmail.com. All right, so we do have big football today. The two big semifinal games. Robert Kraft, the Patriots owner.
Yeah, what happened? You text this.
Went on I don't know if it was one of the Boston sports stations and spilled the beans. Oops, probably wasn't supposed to yet, and said that they are the offseason priorities are two offseason priorities, an 18th regular season game, which even though it's way too many games, you can't this bullshit the last 3 years of having odd number games is outrageous.
Only want an extra game, Mike, if they're going to give these guys 2 bye weeks.
2 preseasons maximum.
I'm with that. Great rule.
And a second bye week actually would be great. The NFL could pull that off. No one would care. We need 2 bye weeks. I agree with Rudy for sure. But an 18th game, and every team going forth will be mandated to play at least 1 international game a year. Everybody is going to have to go overseas at least once a year, including the Cowboys. And Jerry's going to raise hell.
Jerry will do it as long as it's a away game. Correct. Jerry's not giving away a home game. He'll fight tooth and nail. And here's a news flash, NFL owners. You're never, ever going to crack the Da Vinci Code that is making the rest of the world like American football. You're not basketball. You're not soccer. London, Germany, Japan, all those places, they're never going to come over to the side of American football. Look, I know y'all reached your ceiling in America. Like 12 billion ain't enough. But the rest of the world hates American football. They don't understand it. They think it's stupid. They think it's barbaric. They don't care for it. And they never will. But keep trying. I applaud the consistency and the resilience. But London doesn't care.
They sell the games out, but the more you go over there, you're going to start seeing games that don't get sold out.
Yeah.
It's like a fun thing to do once a year. But if you start playing games in Wembley,
you water it down.
You're going to water it down. Robert Kraft is like, we might even open it up to new countries as well. Like maybe an Asian trip.
Oh, like go to Brazil and tell the players, hey, don't leave your hotel. The Brazilian gangs will jack you. Why are we there?
Kraft wants the Patriots to go to somewhere in Southeast Asia.
See,
I was kidding.
No, you're not. It's a great joke, but still,
we all know Mr. Kraft.
He kept
all know his
Mike.
likings.
He kept the plane running while he went and got a handy from a 14-year-old.
Okay, that's not that.
Oh,
part.
sorry.
We don't know that.
Okay,
we don't know
sorry.
I'm not sure how old she was. That's not been confirmed.
All right.
What else in football? Mike McCarthy is back.
Did I call that? I wish we would have had that.
You did, man.
I was like, Mike's from that area. He understands those people. He's had the Green Bay job, which is,
he understands those people.
Yeah, those people are different. Like those people are different. These had a Cowboy job. But just think about that resume: Packers, Cowboys, Steelers. Does it get any iconic to be a head coach of those three teams?
Right. That's cool.
He'll go 12-5 and lose in the wild card.
He's a builder. And if they'll give him he's 66. He ain't going to be there 19, 20 years like all the other coaches.
Now, Tomlin loved him some A-Rod. On Mike's way out of Green Bay, A-Rod, he said he was dumb. Our offense, we don't know where we're going. A-Rod won't, if it's up to McCarthy, A-Rod will not be in black and yellow.
I agree. He'll love, it's his hometown team. The Rooneys are the opposite of the Joneses. He'll love that part. And if they'll give him 5 years, Mike's a builder. He may not win the title, but he's going to get that thing going in the right direction. It's the same old stuff with him. 15 years now. Until they find the quarterback, it don't matter how many all pros they have on defense or how solid the organization is. They can't find the right damn guy they need a guy to be quarterback for 10 years and they can win. They can be competitive with that guy.
Yeah.
They've never been able to replace Roethlisberger. And if McCarthy can find a replacement, he'll be fine. If he can't, he'll get fired in 2 years. That's how it goes. It's going to go. All right. Found this old letter, went viral. I'm about old school coaching. Rudy and I like to talk about how things used to be, and
we're old men.
Yeah, if this was the 70s, Will Smith would get criticized for not having a closed fist.
Right.
This is a viral letter. Someone sent this to me from Bobby Bowden when he was at Florida State. It's dated August the 3rd, 1977. Had to type letters in those days. Can you see that on the screen? Old school,
not really.
With a typewriter. Old school. Florida, exactly. Yep. Old school Florida State typewriter, August 3rd, 1977. He sent a letter in the mail to every incoming player that season, getting ready to report. Couldn't text everybody, couldn't email everybody, had to send them all a handwritten letter. So this is a copy of a letter that Coach Bowden sent to everybody in the program right before the season started. Here's Seminole. Report in top physical condition when you come in on August 19th. We do not have time to wait for anyone to get in shape. Notice that there was no off-season program. It was on you to get yourself in shape. He writes, we depart for Southern Mississippi 3 weeks after you report, and I am looking for the 50 toughest men to go with me. Fat people will get left behind in their tracks. Seriously.
I love it.
Fat people will be left behind in their tracks. Cooking, conditioning, and execution will win the opener. The only thing you must do is be in better condition than your opponent, no matter how good he is. Have your hair cut before you report.
Damn.
No beards, no mustache below your upper lip, sideburns no lower than your earlobes.
Jesus.
No hair sticking in front of your helmet and flaring out below the back rim of your helmet. Keep afros normal or braid it. Bring a coat and tie and dress shirt with you for trips. We will dress like men, not children. Be sure to have your head screwed on right when you get here. We will work toward one common goal when you report, and that is to get the 50 best men ready to get after Southern Mississippi. If you do not make the top 50, be disciplined enough to make us better team through hustle and good morale and practices. We need everybody. Leave all pets at home. I do not want pets in our housing.
Damn.
See you August 19th, 1977 at 11 a.m. Hail FSU. Sincerely, Bobby Bowden.
So he was already there. I thought he was still maybe at West Virginia in 77.
No, he'd already gotten there by then. No fat people. You'll be left behind.
Bro.
Braid your afro, or at least cut it where it don't stick out of the helmet.
I have no problem with any of that letter.
Right? None of it.
No problem. They still make the Yankee shave, and it's 2025.
Yeah, that's such a rare thing, though. It's badass. boss player. Dion had a Jerry curl at Florida State, but Dion was very special. Well, yeah, so different. Dion is different. You know, this letter is not exactly written to Dion.
Yeah, if Troy Aikman falls asleep in the meeting, you wake him up.
Correct. Correct. If Ben DiNucci falls asleep,
you cut his ass.
You carry him out the door and you show him how to get there.
You can have asthma over there.
Hey, shout out to Olympus Solar, the official solar company of our program. If you are in the market for solar, and here as soon as we get this bad weather out of the way, you know, the weather will be nice and cool. We'll get close to springtime, but that also means storm season, you know, and that also means GC Roofing, and they're going to be ready just in case. So when storm season does come, if you're ready to start, maybe when the weather gets a little warmer, you're ready to start talking about solar, our guys at Olympus Solar, they're going to be there for you. Our guys at GC Services Roofing, they're going to be there for you. They work in conjunction a lot with each other. Russ and those guys are going to do a roof. And then David and his crew will come in and put the solar up. It's great. It's a good little partnership they got.
And I'm telling you now, have Russ come out and check it after this little storm we've had. You'd be surprised what type of damage this type of weather can do to your roof. So if nothing else, if you're skeptical, give Russ a call at that number. Say, hey, Russ, I'm in the building. I just need you to check my roof out after this little, you know, whatever it is we had. Just come check it out. And guess what? If it doesn't need a new roof and it just need a patch up, Russ is not going to cheat you. We work with people of integrity, and he'll tell you it just needs a little patch up. He's done that a couple times for our people. So give Russ a call, have him check out that roof after this stuff clears up. Dang
right. All right, Rudy and Mr. Singer having a Chris Rock, Will Smith moment. So I will say this. Make sure you go to Texas Cheer Liquor.
January, tomorrow, February specials.
If you need if you got some specials, here's some specials we got at all 7 locations. You get 5% off when you mention in the building. So even though he's apparently a terrible boss who doesn't care about his employees, he does care about you, the customer, and he'll give you 5% off when you mention in the building. And he's got sweet hookups too here, Rudy.
Yeah, he does. And that Bonterra.
Yes,
Ranch,
sir.
$7.99. That confetti sweet red,
yeah,
$6.99, and that Iceman who should be up for an Oscar according to Buki in his new movie. Only $29.99, and all 7 locations are hiring. So if you need a job, TexasCheerLiquor@gmail.com. Send your resumes.
Come work for Mr. Singh, and you too will never get to go home early and nice.
Oh, he was on one yesterday, Mike. I walked in, he was like. Y'all's beer cave looks like shit. I've been telling you it looks like shit. I guess I'll do it myself. Then he proceeded to leave at 7 o'clock to get home safe. So he was grumpy bear yesterday.
Oh, well, why don't you do the job?
I know.
You left that part out.
I left that part out.
The beer cooler. I didn't know all that. See?
He was on one yesterday. I text Anna. I was like, yo, Singh's on one. I was like, all right, get out of here. This guy's on one today.
Once again, the opinions of Rudy J do not necessarily reflect those of Mike Taylor.
He was on one yesterday, dog.
Oh, man. All right, we went long enough to get more money. What's up, Julian B in the building? Y'all stay warm, but not too warm. Can't have no blizzard babies taking shows from in the building. All right.
That's right.
That's a good ender. We're done. Thanks, everybody. When are we back? Tomorrow, right?
Yeah. 6 o'clock, 5, 6.
Honestly, I have no idea. Yeah, let's do it 5 o'clock. Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
Oh, a lot of y'all probably be home anyway. So let's do 5 o'clock tomorrow, the Monday edition. We'll be able to overreact to these 2 semifinal games. The Spurs game tonight.
So hey, y'all have fun, man.
Yeah, be safe. Thank you, man. Everybody be good. Take care of yourself. Don't speed. Just drive normally and you'll be fine. All right, we're done. I like that shirt, by the way.
Throwback Thursday, baby.
Do that bit on the ticket. We had a bit called Throwback Thursday. All the rejoin music was old school.
Dude, I miss Blockbuster trips with the family. Dude, that was like good family bonding when you would go to Blockbuster. Everybody split up, get their movie.
It was an outing.
Get your snacks. It was an outing. Then you'd wait to see if somebody's going to return the movie that you wanted.
We've talked about going to. There's one left. It's in Bend,
Are you
Oregon.
serious?
Yeah, there's one Blockbuster in Oregon. It's pretty much kind of like a museum to come there and just look at old signs. We've talked about going. What, baby? Oh, you can rent. You can rent. Do you have a VCR that I know about? They have DVDs. You can still rent out there.
Okay.
All right. That's it. We're done. We should get them to sponsor the show. They probably don't need it though, because so many people go there just because it sounds cool. All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all hard. Peace out. Thank you, Jose.
really gay. We gotta keep on doing. You can